Hi there, everyone. It's Nick here once again from the TrainAid HQ. I hope you're doing very well. And in today's video, we are looking at the Level 4 Certificate in Education and Training, and this is our minimum core assignment support video. So I will just be explaining how to complete this assignment question and giving you lots of help and advice. But first of all, what exactly is the minimum core? So within the world of teaching and training, the minimum core is essentially a list of essential skills and knowledge that all teachers and trainers are expected to demonstrate in order to help their learners to develop. So these minimum core skills are literacy and language, numeracy, and also ICT, so otherwise known as digital skills. So as a teacher, you are a role model to your learners or students. So it's important to not only to demonstrate that you can showcase these core skills, but also the activities and approaches that you're choosing, that you're selecting. It also boosts your learners' minimum core or functional skills as well. So for this assignment, what we are asking for you to do is for you to reflect on the different ways that you promote your literacy, your language, your numeracy and ICT skills within the planning of your lessons, within the delivery of your lessons, and also the assessing side as well. So how you assess your learners. So we've got a series of videos which are going to break down this assignment question. So think of this assignment question as a bit of a diary entry. So we're going to give you lots of examples and advice here. So as we scroll down, we've got our minimum core skills table. And the first section is planning your lessons. So as we know that this table is in three: planning, delivery, and assessing. So to answer this question, what I'd like for you to do is to think about how you demonstrate your literacy, language, your numeracy, and the ICT skills within the planning of your lessons. Excuse me. So if we just look at literacy and language skills first, this is all about how you demonstrate these within the planning of your lesson. So it could be, for example, reading any course material or website. So for example, reading perhaps policies, procedures, the latest criteria within your subject specialism, perhaps reading any textbooks or articles or even news articles for that matter. Reading qualification updates in preparation for your lesson. It could even be communicating with fellow colleagues, staff members about your lessons, about perhaps lesson plans, what changes have been made as well. Booking out of facilities as well. So you might need to book these out. You might need to email your learners to inform them about different locations of where lessons are going to be taking place. And furthermore, it could just be communicating with staff members about upcoming lessons as well. For example, room bookings, all of those things as well. So within the planning side, there are so many different aspects where literacy and language skills, your language skills as a teacher, come into play. So the next one is numeracy skills. So for this section, this is all about how you as a teacher or trainer showcase your numeracy skills within the planning of your lesson. So it could be lesson timing. So it could be that you are breaking down your lesson into sections. That's obviously showcasing your numeracy skills to make sure that your lessons are tying in with the aim, the objectives of your course. Furthermore, it could be updating schemes of work, calculating the different weeks within your scheme of work, for example, organizing key dates as well. Ordering of new equipment and resources. So perhaps before your course starts, you need to replenish your resources. You might need to order these again. So certainly like budgeting skills would come into play here. We've also got ICT or digital skills as well. So think about the planning of your lessons or the planning of your course. How do you showcase your ICT or your digital skills as a teacher? So this could be pre-watching any videos that you would like to show the class. Very important you do that to make sure that obviously the videos are relevant. There's no bad language within the videos as well. You might need to upload videos to perhaps a YouTube channel, for example. It could even be emailing learners pre-reading material prior to your lessons as well. So it might be a welcome email that you send to your learners with some reminders on what they need to bring to your class, and also emailing learners about things that they can do to prepare for the upcoming lessons as well. With ICT, of course, with PowerPoints, it's obviously keeping those updated, deleting anything which is obviously outdated and not relevant, and making suitable changes there. With ICT, you could also upload extension activities and resources to perhaps a VLE, so a virtual learning environment or a virtual learning platform. Okay, so you might have to, before your course, you deliver your course, you might have to upload documents to that platform so your courses are ready to go. So these are just some examples of the key minimum core skills when obviously planning lessons. And what you need to do is you just need to pick out just any two examples of how you prepare for your lesson. So as an example here, I've selected literacy and language and also numeracy as well. So what we would like for you to do is to think about just two examples of how you promote the minimum core skills within the planning of your lessons. So for myself, I focused here on literacy and language skills. So certainly reading course material and websites. So before any new course, for example, when we deliver the Level 3 awards in education training, I will read the latest updates from the awarding body, Highfield Qualification. I would also have a look at any new material and to make some changes to my PowerPoints as well. So it's very important that I also look at Ofqual. So I'm making sure that I'm giving the correct advice in terms of this qualification. So things such as guided learning hours, obviously supporting learners after the course, so giving them help and advice on the next steps as well. So it's essential for me just to have a look into the course material to make sure it's still relevant and to make any updates as well. But I certainly need to refresh my knowledge of, for example, the roles, responsibilities of a teacher. So doing essentially some pre-reading for myself, so my knowledge is current, is key there. So to answer this question, again, you're selecting any two. It doesn't matter if it's literacy and language or ICT. You have free reign here, and we're looking for you to write a paragraph. So obviously here I've just highlighted what I would obviously talk about, but I'm expecting to see a paragraph, a good paragraph of information there from your own personal experience. Another one here that I've selected is numeracy. So planning lesson timings and activities. So that's very, very important within teaching and training because you will work with perhaps a scheme of work, a plan, lesson plans, and you need to break down your activities so you're not going over time, you're not sort of spending too long on a particular activity. So by being a good planner, it ensures that all of your course aim and objectives are met as well. Furthermore, I speak to my fellow colleagues as well about new activities that I'd like to implement, and they will give me their advice on how long I should spend on that activity. So by working within a department, it's really good because they can obviously give you advice. But with lesson plans, with working to a scheme of work, you can actually obviously break down timings, and that's improving my numeracy skills. That's keeping my numeracy skills current there. Because it's vital that everyone leaves the classroom with the aim and the objectives of the course met. So once again, I've just highlighted what I would talk about, and then I'd go on to write a paragraph of information from my own experiences there. So I'd like for you to do the same with this first row. So just think about any two examples of how you demonstrate the minimum core within your planning skills there. Okay, so when you're planning your lessons, any two examples, and you can of course use these helpful hints here, or think about your own teaching practice there. So hopefully this video has been useful with the planning side of your lessons. I look forward to reading those, and if you do have any questions regarding this assignment, please let us know. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye for now.